Yeah, this AI generated garbage just isn't going to do the job. Oh, that's where I put that little Lego man. I've been wondering where this was. Must have put it in here to carry it upstairs. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today on Disaster Garage, I have a few new bundles of diecast cars to go through, so we are going to just crack straight on with them. The first one of them is a bundle of cars that I got from a charity shop in York on a recent toy hunt, which may or may not come out soon. And the other bundle is a bundle of stuff that my girlfriend found in a charity shop, which, like some of the older bundles in the Disaster Garage playlist, some of them I'll be keeping, some of them will be going to my nephew. I stopped bothering to buy bundles for that purpose because my nephew just kept taking them all straight home, so it was kind of like, yeah, this is just a black hole of money. Anyway, so we're going to get into this. This is a bundle I picked up from a charity shop, as I say. I basically spent ages looking through this box of cars, when and where I could actually get to it between a small child messing around trying to like just be having free run of playing with whatever he wanted to inside the shop, and his dad was like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do in a charity shop, 100%. So yeah, eventually managed to pick out these. There's 6 cars. They were 50p each. They're all really cool classic cars. So we're going to start with what I started with, which is this Fiat. You can see we've got this nice yellow one with a lot of war paint having been worn away. There was actually a white one of these, which I saw first, but I just thought I liked the yellow one more. This is a Fiat X19 from Corgi Juniors. Really cool, made in Great Britain. No manufacture year on this, but yeah, really cool to pick this one up. But yeah, really cool little piece here. Very interesting little car that you kind of forget about, I think. You know, I don't really necessarily, you know, think of this car very often when I think about old style cars. Oh no, we must still be on a slant. There we go, that's better. This is what happens when you set up the video to try and accommodate your dogs, and also when you film videos with an upturned table on your bed because you don't have enough space and your dogs are laid on the bed. Oh, there's that Spider-Man Lego figures base. That's good. That was my next question after we found him. Next up, let's go with this Renault. We got this V6 Turbo. It's funny, this one, because this one literally just looks like the most knockoff thing. But we got the R25 on the top of the V6 Turbo. It still just looks like the most knockoff thing ever. But this is actually Edo car. 1986 Renault 25 V6 Turbo. Made in Macau. Really, really nice little piece. Again, a lot of the cars in this bundle, they have like such subtle features. I mean, not necessarily the Fiat, actually, but more so this Renault. But like, yeah, you know, it's such a subtle design that it just feels like one of them knockoffs where you get like 100 cars for like, I don't know, probably like 100 quid nowadays. We also got this really cool truck that was coming with me. I used to say that, you know, I picked up a lot of stuff for potentially using in Gaslands. Well, me and my dad still haven't played Gaslands, and it's been 7 years now, so I'm not sure about that one. But it is still really cool, and this would have nice applications for that. Anyway, it's an old Ford truck. It is another Corgi Juniors Whiz Wheels Ford D1000 Pat app. Cool. Made in GT Brit. That's faster than Great Britain. GT Brit. That's the Grand Touring model. Next up we have, let's do this one. This one's probably my favourite. This is a Volkswagen Polo. And look at how cute this little thing is. It has opening doors, which is really, really nice. And it just has just all the charm of a classic 80s Corgi. Made in GT Britain. Oh, this one doesn't. This one you just have to know what it is. You just have to know what this is, because this is not putting the name on the bottom like the others. Yeah, such a brilliant little iconic car. Love this one. It's had a tow hook at some point, and it was so long ago that the plastic has managed to, you know, just be smoothed over in there. But yeah, really, really cool. Oh, apparently it has a fuel cap on both sides. Yeah, really, really nice. Again, lovely aged patina on that. Really, really cool. Very excited to put that one down on the disaster ramp. Next, we have the car I only picked up because, you know, they were 50p each, so I thought I'll round it to a nice even £3. This is a nice Ford Gran Torino from Corgi Juniors. The front bumper is very interesting. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been chewed. I'm pretty sure it's just been bashed a lot, but it definitely could have been chewed. But ultimately, I thought this was the most interesting one of the remaining options. I think this was a police car at one point and then was just, you know, repainted and recasted and not actually, didn't actually have the light taken off the top. But yeah, Ford Gran Torino, a bit different. Again, bit of a weirder one. Very weird damage on the front, yeah. And then finally, we're going to get to the one I've been saving for last because this one is so cool. This is a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow. Look at that. Look at that baby. Again, this has been massively panged in on the face. But, I mean, look, the license plate's been worn away. The front lights have been smashed up. The front grill's been smashed up. But it was a Rolls-Royce classic 80s diecast for 50p. This one also has opening doors, despite the fact that this one is Matchbox. And in fact, it's got the same wheels as my Model A Fords. It is from 1979, which is really cool. I mean, I said 80s a second ago. This is 70s. Yeah, number 39, Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow 2, made in Macaw. Really, really, really nice. It was this that was made in Macaw before. Edo Car did that as well. Very interesting. So yeah, that is the first bundle. I don't think I really picked up any footage of me looking through these in the charity shop at the time. If that toy hunt video does eventually come out, I hope I did. There was some other interesting stuff that I didn't pick up. But now we'll get into this bundle of cars that my girlfriend picked up for me and my nephew from a charity shop the other day. So first of all, we have this little Audi A1. Don't see any reason why he couldn't have that. It's a Burago. Remember those? I used to love Buragos when I was a kid. Even though the wheels just break off, you had to get them. And the reason why I loved them so much was because they just reflected, like, you know, normal real-life cars, which was very interesting to me. That, you know, I always preferred my Matchboxes of real cars over Hot Wheels of just absolute nonsense. But yeah, I don't see why my nephew can't have that one. Next up, we have the Ford Police Interceptor from the Matchbox MBX Airport set, I believe, which is kind of funny about this bundle. I have had a look at these previously, but what's kind of funny about this bundle is I actually have the MBX Airport 5-pack to open on the channel at some point, and I would probably just chuck it up on eBay if all 5 of the cars were in this pack, but unfortunately that is not the case. However, this is in really good condition. It's got them nice orange decals on the wheels. That's just accenting the orange on the side of the car as well. Yeah, very, very cool. Next, we got a Teamsters ambulance. I'd love to chuck this down the disaster ramp, but knowing, you know, the fact that I've done almost 3 diecast races in 2 years, and all 3 of them were filmed 2 years ago, it's probably not going to happen. So yeah, I think my nephew will be happy to have another ambulance in his toy collection. You can probably also have that police interceptor since, like I say, I do technically have one already. And we got the Batmobile, of course. Beautiful Batmobile. 2004. Not from the recent castings of the Batmobiles, although that could have just been redone. Made in Indonesia. 2004. Oh, maybe it is. 2004, 17 Mattel. Alright. Whatever. Anyway, the important thing is Batmobile. Yeah. Really nice. I do think it would be nice if this had some like coloured trim instead of silver. Like if those were orange or something, that would be really nice. But, you know, it is what it is. Next up, we have another one from MBX Airport, and it is the Prius. This is the car that made me love the pack in the first place. Just having a Prius. Again, I know Priuses suck, but having a toy diecast Prius, now that's pretty interesting. All of the wheels are rusty on the inside, so that's interesting. It's got the Speedy Express decals on the side. If you can read any of that, how's my driving? Very funny. We got a little charge point and or fuel cap. I'm not sure. They're both in the same place? I assume so. Yeah, 2015 Mattel Toyota Prius 2009. It's a 2015 Prius 2009. Again, yep, and if you could probably have that one. And you could probably have this one as well, but it is kind of interesting. It's a football Hot Wheels, and it is called God knows. It might be called the BDD12, or that might just be a product code I use later to find out what this is actually called. But yeah, he likes green, he likes football. It's funny, but it's not really setting the world alight for me, really. Again, in pretty good nick though, so that's cool. What is that on my hand? Ugh. Has that been that the whole video? Sorry about that, guys. Next up, we have a little mini. Again, it's not in scale, so my nephew can totally have that. Again, rusty axles. Mini Cooper S Countryman. And it's blue. It's quite a nice blue, actually. This is the kind of blue that I just really like in any car. Yep, that's one for my nephew. Maybe we'll find one that I'll actually keep at some stage. This is a nice little fire rescue car. Ooh, that's bright. That's shiny. That's reflective. HW Pursuit. Yeah, that's a creative name. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool, actually, for a Hot Wheels design. It's got such a grumpy looking face there. A nice little yellow wheels as well. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually quite light, that one. Really quite light. Yeah. Not sure about that one. Probably will go to my nephew. This probably will as well. It's so flashy and in your face and Hot Wheelsy. Police. Rogue Hog. It looks like a Q. Rocky Hog. Or Rogue Hog. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. It's like just one of the Hot Wheels flashy designs, really. We got, this one's kind of interesting. We got a VW ID Buzz from 2022. Not old enough to not have rusty axles. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Nice modern van. ID Buzz on the back there. Yeah, it's stuff like this, which is why I feel like I need to introduce a new class when I get more into the disaster racing, based on whether I order the cars online or whether I got them straight out the pack. You know, whether they are in mint condition or whether they have been used, have any miscellaneous child wear and rust and haven't been driven through puddles and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. Build quality on this is crap. This is Hot Wheels, and this is so, like, even that plastic on the top is weak. That plastic on the bottom is weak. It's only really in the middle there where it's yellow that it actually feels good quality, to be honest with you. Feels really cheap, that one. We have got, oh yeah, Mazda people carrier. Mazda CX-5 to be precise. Yeah, rusty wheels again. Mazda CX-5. In a bit more worse for wear than the others, I guess. The black paint seems to like chip up a bit worse than some of the others. We've got some of these knockoff cars, kind of like the ones that I was trying to describe with this earlier on. Yeah, they go really high suspension for these things. I would quite like to see these down the disaster track, because they do, you know, the wheels roll. They've got this high suspension. They weigh nothing, and it would be funny, but, you know, we'll see if that ever happens. Probably not. So yeah, we've got a red one as well. We've got these Lightning McQueen and Tormator mini things, which have this little thing on the bottom because they spin. Now, they don't spin very well on this rug, but they do spin. And the lightning falls straight on the floor. So yeah, they're fine for my nephew. We got this Dodge van. I actually really like these Dodge vans. He already has the black one with the green windows, which I think is really cool. And I already have the white one, which I also think is really cool. Not really sure where this one's going to go, because obviously we both already have one. But it's pretty cool. I don't think they've really missed with the colour scheme that I've seen on this Dodge van quite yet. So, yeah, it's really, really cool. Nice orange on the inside. You can see on the inside we've got a little cart, a little track day cart or go-kart or whatever, and some spare wheels in there as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little thing. Oh, we do have another one of those knockoff ones. That one looks a little bit more worse for wear than the other two. But yeah, it would be fun to just chuck the three of them down in a little race to see which is better of the three of them. We've got this huge Supra. Oh yeah, this is Jada Toys. Jada Toys, from Supras to Street Fighter, you know? Yeah, it's not in scale. Why would I keep this? But it'll bring my nephew hours of joy, I'm sure. And if he ever watches Fast and Furious while he's still young and playing with cars, he'll love it even more. We got a truck. Service Transport. What is this? CQ. I don't even know what CQ is. Post Fac. Yeah, whatever. It's a tow truck. it's not terrible quality. It's probably comparable to the ID Buzz, because this bit's this bit's higher quality, and the wheels and the truck part are lower quality. But yeah, I mean, that would be quite interesting to chuck down in the modified on the construction division. I guess that would count as a construction truck. Otherwise, I'd have to create a whole nother division for, like, you know, tow trucks and stuff like that. Where's that grass come from? Did that fall out of the truck? Pretty cool, you know. It's not the worst condition. I feel like this is the kind of thing maybe that you see in garden centers, and they're really expensive. Yeah, I feel like that might be like garden center, toy shop kind of bits. We've got a Tesla, rusty Tesla Model X. Yeah, you can have that. It's beaten up. It's not my kind of thing. Yeah, you can have that. We've got a green Mini Countryman. Now, this has a soft top, just like the ID Buzz. This one's actually Matchbox. This was Hot Wheels, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Hot Wheels. Yeah, this one's actually Matchbox, so you expect lower build quality. But yeah, 2018 model. The 2011 Countryman. I mean, that looks way nicer on the camera than it does in person, I'm not going to lie, but it is a really nice green colour. I do really like this colour in cars. Why did they make this one look so angry? You know, some of the recent Mini models, they're just so angry looking. Are you mad because you're not a proper Mini and you're more just a BMW hatchback? We've got this Audi e-tron. Wow, this thing has really... It's Siku again. This thing has really, really... really light tires, but the body is really hard. I wonder how that would translate onto the track. Feels like it might be slightly out of scale, slightly too big, but I don't know. Got the tow hook on the back. It's an Audi Q4 e-tron. Yeah, I now think that I am right about these being the kind of cars that you see in the like the gift shops at like garden centers and stuff, because I'm pretty sure those are German. We have got another Tesla with one of my dog's hairs on them. Yeah, Tesla Model Y with a little elephant on there. Matchbox 2021 Mattel. Yeah, again, it's in better condition than the other one, but it's just not my thing. It'll bring in more joy than it'll bring me. We have got another big Mini. You can have that. That is Smart Toys. Okay. Oh, the other big Mini was only this big. This one's this big. I was thinking they were like the same size in my head. We have got the Lamborghini that comes in the MBX Airport set. Yep. Follow me. Chance would be a fine thing. Keeping up with you would be nice. And now we're down to the three things that I wanted the most. From a distance, I really wanted this truck. There's no cab for it. But when my girlfriend sent me the picture of the bundle in the charity shop, this is what I noticed first. This is what I fixated on. 2014 Mattel Aeroblast. Yeah, we'll find some kind of cab that can fit it. And it's got its lovely purple hauler, I guess, on the back, with lovely purple wheels as well. And of course, it does open, and you can even half fit a Mini in it. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. One of the knockoff cars would fit in there. Yeah, even their weirdly wide wheels, they fit in there perfect. Beautiful. But yeah, I just really like this. This will probably be like decoration at the side of when I get a proper disaster racing setup done. I'm going to go next for a car that I thought was contender to be the oldest one that I own. It is visibly from the same manufacturer as a big truck that I got in a previous bundle a little while ago, which you could check out in the Disaster Garage playlist. Is quite a big truck, and the front bit, the engine bay, just kind of flopped open. That was really cool. This is obviously the same manufacturer, and for a second, I thought that truck was younger than it was, but actually both of them are 1973. And then, as it turns out, I actually have a piece from 1972, which is like a giant fire engine thing. But yeah, anyway, this is Matchbox Rollermatics number 16 Badger, made in England, Lesney Prod and Co. Yeah, Nice to get a nice Lesney. I'll be keeping this 100%. It's just a nice little classic piece. Lovely patina. Lovely orange colour on it as well. And I like the green windows. Not sure they're legal, but I digress. And I didn't realise that thing spins around as it drives. That's really cool. So you're driving around and just scanning the local... Oh, there it is. Oh, right. Oh, cool. It's got like a little wheel inside that's connected to that bit sticking off the wheel, and it just spins as it goes. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. So in disaster side racing, this will be going downhill, and that thing will be spinning away. That's really nice. I didn't even think about that. I had no expectation that would have any practical features. That's really, really cool. But the reason why it isn't my favourite in this bundle is because we have this modified Volkswagen Beetle in here, and this thing is so cute. It doesn't even have the rusty axles. Custom Volkswagen Beetle 2015, beautiful matte green, slightly damaged, but really not that much. Volkswagen logo right there on the top and on the side with the Hot Wheels logo. It's really small, it's really compact. What would you expect from a Beetle? And it does actually look like a Cricket or something. Twin tailpipes, really, really cool. Front headlights, everything. It's just such a cool piece. It's so nice. And again, be really, really cool to get that on the disaster side ramp. But that is everything for this video. So if you did enjoy this, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the Disaster Garage playlist for more videos like this where I go through my diecast cars, and indeed a few videos where I do actually race them. There should hopefully be more of them soon. But for now, I really do appreciate you joining me. So thank you all for watching, and goodbye. Anyway, next up from this bundle we have... Oh, and the dogs just jump back on the bed. Right, settle yourself in, Fred. Come on. You've interrupted enough videos recently.